guys, what's up? Alright, today I'm going to be putting up my first video for YouTube. and everything I'm going to be using is pretty much a drugstore product, nothing really big, fancy, expensive, anything like that. It's really colorful, it's really fun. I think you guys are really going to like it, so let's get started. Alright, the first thing you're going to do is pick up your hair, get it out of the way, because it's going to get rather annoying. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, where'd it go? Okay. First thing we're going to put on is, since I want a really colorful base, we're going to be using Revlon's, this thing. I don't exactly know the name because I took off the tag, but really what it is, it's like cream eyeshadows, and they work as a great base. So, first thing you're going to do is take this lovely neon green in there. You're going to take that, put it on your finger, and dab it all over your eyelid. Just keep it up to the eyelid and don't go past the crease because we want the main focus of color to be really on the eyelid and not above, so you don't look like a drag queen really. Okay, so we're going to be putting this in the inner corners of your eye, which is pretty much right here. So we're going to be dabbing this on right here. Keep applying more and more because you're going to need a lot. Alright, and then once you're done, just put a little bit on the bottom. Alright, and now I know the lighting isn't too good in here, but you can start to see the neon green in there. Alright, so you're going to take the same green, put it on your finger again, and do it on the other eye. Okay. And again, put some on the bottom. Okay. After that, you're going to take the blue. I know the lighting is really taking the color out of everything right here, but it's this really shimmery blue. I love it. Alright, so just put some of that on your finger, and now you're going to put this on the rest of the lid. So just wherever you don't have that green, keep it on the lid, put it on, okay? Pat this on all over. On the other eye. And okay. Now, I know this looks really weird and funky, but it's gonna look different afterwards. Alright, so now we are going to take a plain old shader eyeshadow brush. It's no MAC brand, nothing special, just a eyeshadow brush. Okay, so what I have for eyeshadow is I went into icing and I bought this really big palette. It has pretty much every eyeshadow, every blush, every bronzer, every lip color you can imagine. So it's really great for people that like color and use a lot of makeup because there's a lot in here. So first color we're going to use is this lovely green. It's neon green, and it's in the bottom side of the palette in the green line if you're looking through the same palette. Alright, so you're going to take that same eyeshadow brush, put it into the green, tap off any excess, and then you're just going to pat that on where you have the green cream eyeshadow. And now what this does is you're just going to set the eyeshadow, which means it really won't crease and it's going to stay longer and it's going to be a really, really, really bright color. Okay, then you're just going to put a little bit on the bottom there. Repeat on the other eye. And that's my phone if you hear that vibrating. It has the weirdest vibrate in the world, I swear. Okay, so now that you could really see that green in there, what we're going to do, okay, I'm going to take the same thing, same brush, just clean it off, what I like to do is I like to swirl it on my hand, and I think that really takes off a lot of color. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the same palette, we're going to grab this blue here, the second blue, and we're going to pick that up on our brush, tap off all the excess. Okay, now that's really powerful color, but we're going to put that everywhere where we had the blue cream eyeshadow. Okay. And this is just going to make it a lot brighter, a lot more fun. Alright, dab that in there. Just pat it, because that makes the colors really bright, makes them stand out more. And this is a really pretty blue-green, and I like it a lot. Okay, don't worry if any of the color is starting to like come down onto your cheeks, because eyeshadow has a lot of fallout, especially if you're using like the loose mineral ones or something like that. Okay, anyway, now what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to take the same thing again with the cream eyeshadows, and you're going to go into this last color. I know it looks black, it's really horrible lighting in here. Alright, but it's a really navy blue, and what you're going to do with that is just put it on your finger again, and you're going to dab that at the end, just a little bit in there. Get that at the edges. Alright, and you're going to do the same on the other eye. Okay. Now we're going to grab the same eyeshadow brush, just use the other side, and we're going to grab this really pretty purple. It's a deep purple, blue kind of color, and we're going to just put that on our brush, tap off any excess. Alright, and we're going to take that and just put that on where we put the blue, and then drag it over into your crease. Alright. Alright, and we're going to do the same on the other eye. Alright, now that you look like a Fruit Loop, what you're going to do is you're just going to grab a really fluffy eyeshadow brush, and it's just fluffy, loose. And what we're going to use this brush for is we're going to blend out the colors and make them look more put together and not so harsh. So you're just going to drag this across, back and forth on the top, and then circle motions on the eyelid, and then just keep blending until it looks good. And now the other eye. Alright, so now that you got that good, we are going to grab, it's an angled brush, it's a really just small brush, angled. Okay. So now you're going to take that blue that we used in the middle of our eye, we're going to take that blue-green color, and what we're going to do is we're just going to put that under our lashes right here in the middle. Okay. I'm going to do that on the other eye too. Alright, and we're going to take that purple that we used before, that blue purple, and we're going to put that right here, just at the edge, the inner third. Okay? We're going to do the same on the other eye. are going to take this fluffy, you can get these at Sephora, anything, drugstore, any brush you really want. Alright, we're going to take this fluffy eyeshadow brush. Now you're going to take that and we're going to go into this pretty pink up here. Oh my god, this lighting's horrible. Okay, we're going to go into this pink and just swirl your brush in there, tap off any excess. And now where we're going to put this color is right here by the your eyebrow at the highest point, and then, you know, drag it down because you don't want the whole top to be shimmery and, I don't know, not good. Okay, so we're going to take that pink and we're going to put it at the highest point of our brow and then just drag it down and over. Okay. Now we're going to do the same for the other eye. Right here at the highest point and then drag it down, over. Just blend that out. Okay. Now we're going to take this little, where'd it go? Woo! Okay, found it. We're going to take this little fluffy brush right here. It's just, it has little bristles, alright? And we're going to take that same pink that we were using before, and to brighten up the eyes, we're going to put it right here in the tear duct, and just drag that around, blend it out. You don't want to make it look too harsh. Ooh. Alright, and we're going to put the same thing on the other eye, as always, because you don't want to have two different eyes. Okay, now for the fun, bright colors. We're going to take this fluffy brush that we used before, and we're going to dip that in this really, really intense hot pink over here. I know that looks just normal pink, but it's really hot pink. It's very intense. And see, we're going to just tap off the excess because you don't want it super bright. You're going to take that and just drag it along the top. And then just blend it out. Okay. Once again, my phone. Okay. So now we are going to line the eyes with eyeliner, and I like to use, well, my favorite eyeliner is the Urban Decay 24/7 liner, and it's in 0, which is just a regular black kohl eyeliner. Have to sharpen it. Alright, and now we're going to line the upper lash line. You don't want to pull on the eye. Like, I know a lot of people, what they do is they pull on their eye and just drag it across. You don't really want to do that. You really just want to keep your eye closed, natural, and then line your eye like that. Alright, so we're just going to put a line across our eye. And you want it to get thinner as you get into the beginning. It doesn't really need to be perfect. I'm going to smudge it out a little bit later. Alright, so then you just want this to tick out a little bit.